G-O-A-T, walk. Radio, best of all time, that's a ratio. Tiny tuna, welcome to the show. Yeah, gotta let them know. G-O-A-T, walk. G-O-A-T, walk.
Long story short, man, may saved my life. I was about 17 years old, and then one of my buddies took me to this gym called Astoria. There's this really shady hotel. Underneath the liquor store was a boxing gym. First time I went there, scared the shit out of me. Didn't care about anything else afterwards. I was born in former Yugoslavia. During the early 90s, the fall of communism, when my childhood kind of took a cruel end sometimes, you know what I mean? But grew up through that ethnic war. Bombs were falling down. We had no food to eat as kids. So I won a life lottery, man. There's 8 billion people in the world, 4 million in Vancouver. I won a life lottery. Not only did I get to live in one of the best countries in the world, got to live in the best cities in the world, right? So there's battles in every aspect of life.
He found a hole, I believe. Exploit. Oh, that one just missed. Kevin Dorner for Dejan smelling blood here.
Oh, another big shot. That's it. This fight is over. Dejan Kajic.
Exploited. He found the hole early. Was 100% accuracy.
Congrats, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Jason, don't worry. I appreciate it, and I don't like you tonight.
This is deeply personal.
I have a unique love for the sport. I have a unique passion for life, and I have certain things I want to accomplish. And all I want is an opportunity to show what the fuck I can do.
Welcome everybody back to another episode. I'm the big man, and I'm so jacked up for this one. We started this podcast like 2 months ago, and I'm a big MMA guy, and I thought to myself, who is the absolute GOAT around here? One guy came to my mind. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the absolute BFL Undisputed Welterweight Champ, an absolute legend in the MMA community, Dejan Kajic.
What up, guys? How are you, brother? How are you, man? Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man. I know you're training hard, coaching hard, and just thank you for taking the time, man.
No worries, no worries. I'll email you the bill and we'll call it even, right?
Exactly, man. First things first, the GOAT fans know the drill. I got to say what I'm wearing. So I got this when I was 14 years old. Wanderlei Silva shirt.
Oh.
Val Tudo Chupox. Whatever that means.
So I have an issue when people show me these shirts that for 15, 20 years, they're proud of you. Just mean you don't wear it enough. If a shirt lasts 15 years, that means it's a fraud. He barely wears it out.
Yeah. This guy was a brawler, and he's one of the reasons why I kind of started watching MMA, and especially in the Pride fighting days.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So Dejan, I want to get right into it here. It really takes a special human to fight, to be a part of this sport, and a special mindset. Where did it start for you? How did you get into the fight game?
You know what, though, man? You start off just anybody, it was started off as a little bit of curiosity and stuff. And then it became my tool to develop myself within, man. It's a good measuring stick to get rid of any bullshit you have within you, right? So it scares the fuck out of me. So after that, I just couldn't care about anything else. Like I walked into the gym. First was a boxing gym out in Eastside Hastings called Astoria.
Yeah.
And it was out of a Rocky movie. And I walked in and it scared me, man. And I was like, this is where real mindset and real tough minds like survive and develop and stuff. And everything else I tried, it just didn't get the same rise out of me.
Did you have a fighter that inspired you at all, or did you just love training and you evolved from there? And like, or were you just like, I'm good at this, I'm shit kicking guys, I got to continue?
Oh, no, and all of it and neither of it. You know what I mean? Everything has a piece to play, right? It's not like I saw one guy and I was, you know what I mean? Like I saw many fighters, and it's not even so much about the skills and stuff. I was just really attracted to strong minds. I was really attracted to you know what I mean? Like that's one of the reasons I was a big fan of Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and those guys who have like this uniquely dense mindset of like dedication and sacrifice and stuff. And to be able to do that, you have to be the best version of yourself. And I realized the bigger martial arts play, like the bigger part it plays in my life, the better I have to be. I got to go to sleep. I can't stay out late. I got to know the people I'm hanging out with. I got to eat right. Like, it's just, like I said, it's my tool to make sure I'm the best version of myself.
Yeah. So a deeper question here. You were born in former Yugoslavia.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, no words can describe what you went through and other families went through during the ethnic war.
Yeah.
And those experiences, those will stay with you forever.
Yeah.
And do you take those experiences into the ring for fuel ever, or do you fight to get?
Listen, fighting is not hard. Life is hard.
Yeah.
Fighting is not hard. It's not hard, man. I love to do what I love to do, and never pity a man that makes his own choices. And there's no pressure to me. You know what I mean? Like I'm an immigrant who drives a nice car and shops at Whole Foods. Like, I made it. You know what I mean? Like like how poor we were back home. Like, we a lot of guys I know, we joke around like pigeon soup. Like, we're so poor. We used to go by the garbage can and collect pigeons with an air gun. And my mom would collect rainwater, and that's all we had to eat, right? Poverty was real. Danger was real and stuff. When I made it here, man, I tell everybody I won a life lottery. There's 4 million people in Vancouver, 8 billion in the world. If you do the mathematical odds, I made it. Yeah. Right. So I don't know. Nothing motivates me except life is hard, and this is my meal ticket, and I chose to do this as a result. I only know how to do things I love one way. That's 110%. Yeah. That's it.
Well, you're an amazing champion. You have an amazing story, Dan. So you're in a 7-fight win streak.
Yes, sir.
You are just at the top of the division, big time. And you're showing tremendous longevity in the sport. It's one of the things we talk about in the pod. One of the things that make a GOAT is that longevity. And in this sport, it's got to be mentally, physically demanding. I can't even imagine. How are you still doing this year after year, man?
You know what, though, man? It's so fun. Since I was 30 years old, I gave myself 2 years. I'm 38, right? So, and every 6 months I push the deadline, 2 more. And like throughout my life, man, this is my life. Like, I wanted to do this. And as a result, I wake up in the morning every 6, 7 in the morning. I go do yoga. I go for a swim, right? Then I go teach a class or two. I come home. I take a nap. I come out, do some cardio. I lift. I got about probably 2-3 more years left in the sport. I'm driven, man. I'm like I tell everybody, like, his example, like music. You know when people always listen to music when they run. Yeah. Right. And I always say, like, are you emotionally stimulated or are you mentally driven? And if you're running on the treadmill, you always look for a perfect playlist. You're looking for emotional stimulation, right? I'm not emotionally stimulated. I'm mentally driven. So I wake up every day drooling to fucking go after it, man. So that's my, I don't lack motivation, my friend. I love the journey. I love the process, and I love who I have to be to obtain it. So I don't know. I'm lucky.
Do you think that, you've been champion, you've been raking in the championships, or is that separate you from the others? Your determination's on another level.
I mean, listen, we all have our self-belief that we're unique and special. Yeah. You know what I mean? How much density that has in reality, that's up for everybody else's debate. Right. But I think I'm good. I think I'm the best. I think my work ethic shows it. And you can fake 1 or 2 defenses, but 7 of them you can, different weight classes and young and up and comers. Right. Yeah. I mean, I got some guys like, some guys that went 3 rounds with and knocked them out in the first round. Other guys like went 3 rounds with them, like they fight me and knock them out in the first round. I'm on a different level, and my mindset and my work ethic shows it.
Fucking rights. I love it. Sometimes when I'm watching when I'm watching a fight and I see the fighters kind of go down the ramp before they're going to enter the ring and go to war. What is going through your mind at that time? Are you calm? Are you nervous? Yeah?
I don't know what it is. As a kid, I just got this unique, not even unique, it's not even unique. It's just how I react. The more stressful the situation is, the calmer I get. And walk into the ring, I'm calm, I'm cold, and I'm calculated, right? I tell everybody, when I fight, all it is about patterns and mathematical probability. That's all fight game is. I got to figure out your patterns and what's most likely you do what you do. So it just comes down to patterns and mathematical probability. So when I walk in there, I'm just calculating. There is no time for emotions, right? I do what I'm trained to do, and I try to make as many logical and less emotional choices. Fuck emotions. Give me logic. Give me intelligence. And that's what I do. As a result, I adapt to everybody that's in front of me. And emotional fighters, I feel they're gatekeepers. Their success relies on matchups. Champions have the intelligent ability to adapt to anything in front of them, which means intelligence beats emotions.
Very good. You can tell you're a wise coach also.
Hopefully, man. I don't know. It's a weird one. As a coach, you're not even a coach. All you do is you manage personalities. That's all you do as a coach. You just manage personalities. As a gym owner, you just juggle and manage personalities, right? And the more ones that fit together, the more flourishable environment is, and you just got to get rid of the ones that don't fit, and that's it. It's environment.
What would you prefer when you're in the ring with someone? What's your style? Do you like, I know you're technical, well-rounded, but do you like to prefer to bang with someone standing, or do you like to grapple?
I don't like to bang, but I like to stand up and strike and stuff like that. I always say never be called a tough guy. It's the biggest insult a fighter can ever get. Of all the skills you can acquire called tough, those are guys that bang. I'm not tough. I'm intelligent. And I don't bang. I strike.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely my mind works like a striker. But I'm a martial artist, man. I have a lot of grappling. Last 3, 4, 5 years, I can't get enough of grappling. I love it. But how my mind operates and how I calculate and how I set things up and how do I see it and what do I view? I'm a striker.
Amazing. I know this next question is there's a lot of factors involved, and there's timing. Was UFC ever in the plans at any point? Was there a window there?
Of course. No, there was. I got the phone call when last time the UFC was here. It was between me and Tristan Connolly. For Michel Pierre or whatever. Michel, forget his last name.
The guy that jumps around all over the ring.
That's the guy. It was between me and Tristan Connolly, and they were debating and stuff like that, and he ended up getting the fight. And I ended up cornering him in that fight, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's awesome! You get the corner." I was laughing. I'm like, it's like being invited to the best party, but you're a designated driver. You get to all the whistles and blows without the actual enjoyment, right? So it's always like, but yeah. So I did get it. That was on the radar and stuff, and then pandemic happened, and now here I am waiting.
So are you? I know there was a fight lined up in a couple weeks in the States. Is that still happening, or is that lined up?
No, it's not. That so I'm a little bit injured.
Okay.
I actually pulled out yesterday about the fight. I don't know what the fuck. I got Charlie Horst in my thigh. That is gonna be okay. And it just my legs like this big. It's like it's fucked. I can't. It was rolling, and then my leg was relaxed, and this guy was passing, and the guy went with the knee in, and I kind of moved and just. So
what do you have plans to defend the belt somewhere here? What's the plan?
Well, I was supposed to be fighting March 30th. For BFL, and they had a harder time finding me an opponent and stuff. And then now we're gonna see how the next battlefield. There's the main event that Jared is fighting. I forget his name, but doesn't matter. He's fighting next UFC guy. That's good. Saeed is fighting somebody else. So there's there's a bunch of good matchups for me and stuff like that. And like I say, man, I just want to fight. I just want to compete, and I want to have 5 to 10 more pro fights if I could. I really want to be the veteran of the game right now, and got 25 pro fights. I like to get about 30 to 35 is kind of my childhood dream number.
Yeah. You're
Right,
up. You're not done yet for a while.
No, fuck that shit, man. Not done yet.
Is there anything else that you can compete in, like jiu-jitsu or there's other things you can do, right? Not just
I
in
do.
the cage.
No, I do. I've competed. Like I got my black belt about 6-7 months ago. So before that, I didn't compete as a brown belt as much because of pandemic, obviously.
Yeah.
But then I got a couple of jiu-jitsu tournaments in there as well. I did very well grappling wise, very well. And now that I got my black belt, I didn't get a chance to compete. I was going to compete in March, but now I might be fighting. They're like a jiu-jitsu tournament, like early March, but I might be fighting March 30th. So I was like too close to it. So it's kind of hard to manage because you're always kind of risk reward, right? I don't want to get injured in a jiu-jitsu tournament, pull out of a fight, but competition is down, especially once I retire, man. I'm going to go psychopath in grappling world.
Yeah. Oh man, that's awesome. So, you're a well-respected coach also, Dan. Your gym, Universal MMA. Please tell us about your gym, and do you love to train the next generation of fighters?
I mean, I own a gym, you know what I mean? And that was my dream as a kid, right? It really was, man, to do this for the rest of my life, to wake up and go train for a living and stuff. And I do, I definitely do want to train the next batch of fighters, but also that's not my priority, man. I love martial arts and we all should interact with martial arts at some depth.
Yeah.
How much that is, we can argue depending on your own needs as a human being, right? So as a result, I love spreading martial arts, I love teaching martial arts. I love working with beginners and top athletes, man. There's beauty in all levels there, right?
Yeah.
There's, you know what I mean? Like I just promoted somebody to a blue belt yesterday, and just the joy and the happy, it's special, man. So I love what I do. Now, whether I produce champions, I hope I do. If not, my heart won't be broken.
Yeah. Well, you know what? For me, and you have a lot of fans, we want to see you back in the ring ASAP, man. Smash.
Hey, the hunger is there. The hunger is there, brother.
So finish off the pod, Dan. We're going to do some GOAT rapid fire. Okay, so give me your choice. You can expand if you want, or you could say next question. Okay.
Expand or next question?
Whatever you want.
Okay. Go for it.
Are you ready?
No, I'm not. Nobody's ready for this.
Okay, let's GOAT, Dane. Okay. Alex Ovechkin or Sidney Crosby?
Alex Ovechkin.
LeBron James or Michael Jordan?
Oh, Michael Jordan.
Okay, LeBron James or Kobe?
Kobe.
Shaquille O'Neal or Nikola Jokic?
Oh, Shaquille O'Neal. That's a veteran. That's can't go against Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal for sure.
Yeah. Steph Curry or Doncic? Luka Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Here's my answer. Don't care.
Yeah.
Next. Gives a fuck.
Yeah.
They're both great. It's like splitting hairs. Ferrari or Lamborghini. Who cares?
Yeah. Okay. We're big wrestling fans here. Okay, Dan? I'm talking professional wrestling. Hulk Hogan or Ric Flair?
Hulk Hogan, because that's the guy that I know.
Yeah. George St. Pierre or Khabib?
George St. Pierre.
Oh, really? How would he win that?
Just making a better game plan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, but I just can't go against the guy. I think George St. Pierre is the greatest one of all. Top three.
Absolutely. John Jones Bones or Fedor Emelianenko?
John Bones.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh, you need him.
Really? Okay. Pride
at its prime.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just thinking around Fedor, but I'm like, wait, at its prime. I'd still go John Jones.
Yeah.
I would, but he wouldn't eat him at his prime. Fedor was legit as a But yeah.
More exciting, Pride FC or UFC?
UFC.
Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
Shit.
Yeah. Okay. Food categories. Pizza or sushi?
Pizza.
Sarma or some cevaps?
Oh, not both. You don't choose that. You don't choose that. You don't choose that. That's terrible. That's how war starts back home. Next question.
Yeah. Blondes or brunettes?
Brunettes.
Toughest fighter you faced?
Oh, toughest fighter. Fuck, I can't remember now. Ash.
I remember you and him. You used to have some fucking wars.
Yeah, fuck him. I mean,
Yeah.
in a good way. I love the guy. So I'm good friends with him. So I say fuck him.
I love the competitive edge. Okay. What is the most successful MMA style?
Well-rounded.
Like,
The more,
well, you got these Dagestani guys. Why
Yeah.
are they they're dominating? Why are they dominating?
they train harder. They train longer. They train better. They put the more hours in. That's
Yeah,
all it is. Listen, the fight game at the end of the way becomes about intelligent numbers.
absolutely. On fight day, do you like to be left alone to prepare, or do you stay loose with the boys?
Doesn't matter. Both. Every training camp, you're a different person to a certain degree. So you have different needs.
Yes or no? Do you ever shine up your championship belts?
No.
And never with some Windex or something?
No. After I put him down, I actually, no. Now that you mention it, I'm not a kid. I should actually look at him that actually does. But yeah, no,
What's your pre-fight meal?
I don't have one. I have a healthy relationship with food.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 15 wins, 9 KO, TKOs, and 3 submissions. What is your favorite striker submission?
Body shot.
Body shot. Oh, you have some good highlights.
Yeah, body shot. Takes cleverness, intelligence, and balls to get close and hit that. So I like it. It's the scariest one to throw for me, so I like it the most.
Awesome. Okay, last question, Dejan. If you could fight anyone, a dream fight, who would it be?
Oh, I'd like some banger. Oh, like Cowboy Cerrone.
Ooh,
That'll be a crazy one. Mike Platinum Pereira. That'll be like
Yeah.
somebody I can reach realistically speaking. Like some of those guys, some of those like veterans that give you like a stamp of approval, legitimacy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You may
Yeah.
shine in the local scene and you might wipe everybody out, man. But once you go with one of those legends, then you get that stamp of approval, and that's kind of what I'm searching for right now. One couple stamps of approval
awesome, brother.
through my eyes.
Yeah, fucking rights. Okay, brother. Toast to the GOAT time, okay? And for this one, some Schlivo homemade moonshine for you. So
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. One
okay.
second, Jim.
All right, brother.
That's all right. Hold on. I didn't know we were gonna do this, so I'm like, now
It's a ritual here.
well, I like the ritual, right? It's a ritual.
Oh yeah.
Slivovica. So there you go. So since it's a ritual, you got to do the ritual. I like it.
Oh, awesome. This is a first for me. The GOAT is taking one with me. I love it.
Oh.
So
It's the
Dan,
third one for me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
so Dan, you're not only an amazing, intelligent fighter and champion, you are a very extremely amazing story with
Thank you, brother.
true humble beginnings.
Cheers to that. Hey,
Jubilee,
to
brother.
being intelligently stupid in life. There you go.
Jubilee.
That's actually the bad part. That's actually too good, too smooth for this early. I like it.
Oh, that's awesome. Clean the. You got training today?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, brother. Thank you so much for doing this. Let's do some coffee sometime. And
Anytime.
maybe-
Love it. Would love it.
Maybe the next time you do this pod with me, it could be in the Goat Raj here.
There we go. And I'll actually fucking dress appropriately. All right. So, yeah.
Awesome, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, Dejan Kajic, thank you so much for joining me. We will see you next time. This is the Greatest of All Time podcast show. Be back with some more GOAT history. We'll see you next time.
G-O-A-T, whoa. Best of all time, that's a ratio. Dino Tuna, welcome to the show. Yeah, gotta let them know. G-O-A-T-Y, G-O-A-T-Y.
Quarters ago, give me your vote. Whipping my shirt, thinking I'm Ho. Hollywood Hogan and W.O. Give him the boot, top of the ropes. Put him to sleep, give him the choke. Go radio, festival time didn't know. Talking the game, chat with the pros. Switching the lanes, clearing my throat. Turning it up, start a debate. It's time to go, wrestle with grace. Ball in the snow, tie up his skates. Never too late, it's gonna blow. In the garage, counting some dough. With the big man and he hosting the show. We going global, so fast, never slow. Who is the goat of our ghosts?
G-O-A-T-Y. Radio, best of all time, that's a ratio. Dino Tuna, welcome to the show. Yeah, gotta let them know. G-O-A-T-Y, G-O-A-T-Y, G-O-A-T-Y. Radio, best of all time, that's a ratio. Dino Tuna, welcome to the show. Yeah, gotta let them know. G-O-A-T-Y, G-O-A-T-Y.